So you guys know my player, he has been dominating with the Milwaukee Bucks, and he has been talked about, you know, contentions for the MVP. So 20 games into the season right now, and he has been all over SportsCenter, all over ESPN, on the Sunday Post, on Saturday Night Live. This guy is having it right now. He is living the life, and everything has been good. But a couple of his friends, his agent, has been telling him that someone else is dominating the East, and that someone else is DCoop. So you guys might know him. Currently, he was playing with Orlando Magic. He is the guard for the Orlando Magic. So I was like, you know, I have to go out there and try to see who this guy is, and that is exactly what I'm doing here. I am on a road, and it's a pretty empty road. But what I'm doing here is I am headed to Orlando to see and witness this myself. So it is time to go see the man himself, DCoop. All right, we're here. So we're in Orlando, and on the line we have DCoop, the guard for Orlando. So how's it been, man? How's your summer? I'm gonna give you the floor right now, so you do the talking. How you been?
Oh, well, you know, I've just been basically chilling. I'm glad I'm finally in summer, you know, a break from college. I've been feeling kind of lazy. I was supposed to register for summer classes and all that. And I want to tell you really quick, I'm not actually on Orlando anymore. My player made the transition to the Milwaukee Bucks, and you might be a little familiar with that team.
Milwaukee Bucks, exactly, because you guys know my player plays for Milwaukee Bucks, and his, is it the shooting guard or the point guard? Point guard, right?
Yeah, the point guard.
Yeah, your point guard got traded to Milwaukee as well. So that is pretty interesting, and I feel you, man. Like, it feels great to be off, you know, finally get back to, you know, with the flow, making videos. And I'm sure a lot of the 2K community, the sports community, know you. So, but for those that don't know you, what kind of stuff do you upload on your channel? Just get the people out there familiar with your stuff.
Well, you know, I was on the Call of Duty bandwagon, but you know, Call of Duty kind of fell off, and I kind of fell off on Call of Duty when it fell off, because I can't really upload a game I don't like. And when I first bought 2K, I wasn't too high on the game, and I'm sure a lot of other people weren't either, and they still aren't. But I'm starting to grow more like accustomed to everything that goes on, the computer cheat, the shot clock cheat, the Hall of Fame nonsense. And, you know, I just kind of got used to it, so I upload pretty much a lot of 2K. I'll try to get back to Call of Duty when Black Ops 2 comes out. I upload Madden. I'm a big-time football fan. I was going to try to upload MLB, but I don't like to upload a second-rate commentary, because I'd have to be uploading not the show, but MLB 2K.
Yeah, because it's not on the Xbox. But yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I used to be doing a lot of Call of Duty back in the day, but it just seems like there's too many people out there doing Call of Duty, and the market for sports is pretty small right now, but every day you just see more people out there making 2K commentaries. But you seem to be, you know, one of the, you know, top 5 out there. DCoop, a lot of people know you. A lot of people know you're my player, so it's pretty interesting watching your videos. So I know this is gonna be a little off topic, but people know you're a Hornets fan. How excited are you, man, for the draft? First pick, you're getting the eyebrow, you know, Anthony Davis for sure. So how excited are you?
The eyebrow?
The eyebrow.
The eyebrow? We're gonna call him the eyebrow? If we're gonna call him a nickname, let's call him by his proper name, is the Bayou Brow. That's what we're about to call him down in the Big Easy.
Man, it must be pretty exciting. Finally, you get a center. What's gonna happen with Chris Kaman though? I forgot all about him.
Chris Kaman, he's a free agent, and I hate to see him go. He kind of started to attach to New Orleans and the fan base, but you know, it's sad to see somebody leave your team like that.
Man, so he's gonna be stepping in right away, huh?
Yeah, Anthony Davis. I think he's going to get a lot of minutes. I think the main goal right now is re-signing Eric Gordon and extending head coach Monty Williams. And a lot of people actually slept on the Hornets, and I know I'm going to get a lot of bash for this, saying they were a terrible team. But there's actually a lot of reporters and even some beat writers that paid homage to the Hornets and said how hard they fought, and most of their games really getting blown out with like injured starting 5 for most of the season.
Yeah, I feel you. And me being a Wizards fan, we go through the same exact thing. It just feels like the past couple. I mean, you guys were actually pretty good with Chris Paul, but I feel like ever since that whole era ended, even like Chris Paul's last couple years, it has been pretty frustrating for you guys and for us, man. You don't understand. Me being a Wizards fan, how much I miss the big three we used to have. You know, Karan, Jameson, and Gilbert. Because with those guys, we had the most success in my era. You know, in my generation. But we're getting a third pick, and I thought we were getting Thomas Robinson, but they're saying we're gonna get Bradley Beal from Florida. So we're gonna have a pretty good backcourt with John Wall and Bradley Beal. But I don't know, man.
Do you want Beal? Is that like your ideal pick at number 3?
See, my thing is, like, if we get Robinson, you know, I don't know, like, is he gonna play the 4 or is he gonna play the 5? Because I'm pretty happy with Nene. I don't know, like, the thing is, I don't know what we definitely need to pick up a veteran as well. Like, we need a superstar on the team. I don't think this draft is gonna do it. This draft is not gonna do it. And it's frustrating, man. We had a squad like 4 or 5 years ago, and it just went down. But
I feel your pain.
You feel my pain, don't you? I feel your pain too, man. So again, guys, this guy, All Sports. If you guys love the stuff that I upload on my channel, he pretty much does the same exact thing. So is there any games out there that you're excited for? I know I said March Madness. NCAA is coming out pretty soon. Are you gonna be picking that up?
I have to as a sports commentator, and you know, I was trying to think and look into more games that, you know, just weren't sports, but I tried it before, and I really couldn't find any other games that stuck with like my fan base or my sub base or my audience.
Yeah, I feel you. And of course Madden as well. August, it's like back-to-back months.
Oh,
July you got NCAA football, and then Madden comes out the following month. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's a big month for sports commentators, and it's like Christmas all over again.
Yeah, I know you're a big time Road to Glory dude. So you're gonna probably bring your dude over from NCAA to Madden.
Of course, man. To be honest, that pretty much started my channel. When I did my Road to Glory with NCAA 11, that's when things got started. So I owe it to that game, you know. Even if I don't like it, I gotta get that game. But yeah. So that's the stuff that he does. Sports, 2K mainly, and just for the fans, how could they reach you? You know, if they want to play you. I know you're big on Twitter, so what's your Twitter account?
My Twitter account is actually at 2Coop, T-O, 3 O's. Let me just keep that short. 3 O's and
I'll have that in the description, though. I'll have it, but keep on.
All right. Yeah, that's my Twitter account, and I don't normally play too many people straight up in one-on-ones. I've never been a big time fan of that. Like, maybe if somebody's lucky, they'll catch me in an online ranked game, but like just playing people straight up one-on-one, that's not me. But sometimes I'll run team up sub sessions and stuff. I think that's fun. You know, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I same with me. I don't know, like lately, I don't know if it's like if I haven't had enough time, but like I really haven't played anybody as well, other than my friends. Because whenever my friends just come over to the house, to the crib, that's all we do, man. We bust out the quick match and just go ham at that. We set up a little bracket, and yeah. 9 times out of 10, you know who comes up on top? Your boy, right here. So, yeah, we got a minute still left on the clock. Is there anything else you would talk about? When did you actually start with YouTube? How did you start? Like, what motivated you? Like, is there any story behind all this?
I think I had the basic motivation. I have to say I actually came up on YouTube watching Chris Smooth, and I'm sure a lot of other people did too.
Of course, man. Of course, he started it.
Yeah, and a lot of other commentators, you know, they just hate on him for like no really good reason. I mean, I understand that the fans or the subscribers of Smooth come and hate on your stuff, but not your stuff like saying you, but you know, whoever, and they take that personally. To Smooth, he hasn't done anything, and he doesn't have to me. I mean, I guess that's just the way I look at things.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So that's when it started. DCoop was born. What year was it actually?
I think it was actually 2 years ago. 2 years ago for March.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I just gotta say, man, I'm a big fan. Still watch your videos till this day, and I gotta say, keep it up. And for those that have tuned into this video, definitely go check them out. We're about to sign out. Any last words?
Nah, that's about it. I'm DCoop and I'm out.